This video was made possible by Mzizi International, the official African diaspora clothing brand. Visit mzizishop.com for more information. As election tensions escalate in Senegal, questions loom over the stability of the nation's democracy. Recent unrest surrounding the postponement of presidential elections and the subsequent arrest of an opposition leader has sparked concerns about the health of Senegal's democratic institutions. Before we dive into our topic today, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channels and ringing the bell to be notified about all our exciting future videos. Over the weekend in Senegal, protests erupted following President Macky Sall's decision to postpone the upcoming elections. Police responded by firing tear gas at protesters and making arrests. Additionally, mobile internet access was suspended to curb the spread of what authorities deemed as hateful and subversive messages online. The tense situation highlighted the growing unrest and challenges the democratic processes in the country, prompting concerns about freedom of expression and political rights. Demonstrators expressed concerns that Senegal's long-standing reputation as a stable democracy is at risk. Despite its independence from France in 1960, Senegal has notably avoided coups or civil wars, setting it apart from neighboring countries in the region. However, ongoing unrest has sparked fears that prolonged instability could disrupt the country's political landscape and potentially destabilize the broader region, where military rule currently persists in four nations. Senegal's parliament voted on Monday to postpone the country's presidential election until December 15th. The decision came after security forces dispersed opposition attempts to hinder the vote, forcibly removing those lawmakers from the legislative building. Two opposition candidates lodged legal challenges against President Macky Sall's move to postpone the February 25th election. One provision of the election delay bill, ratified by the National Assembly, extends Sall's tenure until the new election date, postponing the end of his term slated for April 2nd. Despite Sall's prior announcement in July that he wouldn't pursue a third term, the African Union called on Senegal's government to promptly arrange the election and urged opposition candidates to resolve any political disputes through dialogue and understanding. In light of this, tensions escalated among Senegalese lawmakers on Monday during a heated debate over the unprecedented decision to postpone the upcoming presidential election, triggering clashes both inside and outside Parliament and drawing international attention. The atmosphere within the chamber became increasingly volatile by early afternoon, as some deputies engaged in physical altercations, pushing and shoving one another, ultimately prompting a temporary recess. During the tense session, members of Parliament rushed to the podium in front of the Speaker after disagreeing with his contentious tally of those in favor of the February election date cancellation ordered by the President. The MPs gathered defiantly at the podium, ignoring calls to return to their seats as they chanted slogans against the decision. Despite some minimal resistance from a few MPs, the process unfolded largely without incident as the police intervened, guiding them out through an alternative exit. Security forces deployed tear gas to disperse small gatherings of opposition protesters outside, as demonstrators chanted slogans like "Macky Sall dictator," directly targeting the nation's president. For the first time in Senegal's history, a presidential election has been postponed, drawing condemnation from opposition leaders who label President Sall's decision as a coup. Analysts express concerns over what they see as a concerning democratic regression in the country. Mukahid Dermas, a senior analyst at Verisk Maplecroft, highlights this, stating that Senegal's growing democracy deficit not only risks tarnishing its reputation as a stable democracy, but also emboldens anti-democratic tendencies in the region. Managers of the private WAF television network, whose signal was abruptly cut off during a broadcast of Sunday's protests, revealed that their broadcasting license was revoked. The Ministry of Communication, Telecommunications, and Digital Economy justified this decision, stating that it was necessary to maintain public order amidst threats and disturbances. Additionally, the ministry defended the shutdown of mobile internet services on Monday, citing the dissemination of hateful and subversive messages on social networks. So, what do you think of our video? What are your opinions regarding Macky Sall's choice to delay elections in Senegal? Do you anticipate that this decision might lead to a coup? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and as always, subscribe to the New Africa channel for more exciting future videos.